It's been said that we're all creatures of habit. And for sure, we know that bad habits are difficult to break, and forming new healthy habits is not easy either. Studies have shown that it takes anywhere from 18 to 254 days to establish a new habit, with an average of 66 days necessary. So if an experience is pleasurable, a habit can be formed more quickly. If it is difficult to do, then it's going to take a lot longer. But during this past year, all of us have established new habits because our routines have been disrupted. Now we're used to putting on masks when we go indoors. We're used to sanitizing our hands more frequently than ever before. And if you've been working from home, obviously your routine has changed radically. Perhaps that habit of getting out of bed and taking a morning shower is no longer necessary. Dressing up for work might not be necessary either. So you find yourself now in the habit of wearing your PJs till 1 in the afternoon. Anyway, gyms being closed make it more difficult to exercise. So unhealthy habits have crept in many people's lives as well due to the isolation and the anonymity of the pandemic, or living during the pandemic. Someone said that the COVID-19 is actually means that we've put on 19 pounds of weight gain. I've heard jokes being made about binge watching all of Netflix, and drinking on the job has become a real issue for many. And church attendance, meanwhile, has also been disrupted and replaced with online church. Now that churches are opening or have already opened, many are slow to return for in-service experiences. Why? Well, for those who face health risks, online church is an excellent new habit to have. Yet some never established the online church routine or habit. Others discovered a more comfortable Sunday routine without church at all. This has been a time where our faith has been tested. And as the threat of COVID declines, as we move beyond the pandemic, there will be a time for all people to decide what new habits of worship and fellowship need to be established. What unhealthy habits need to be broken and replaced with something else. Hebrews 10 verse 25 says, "Do not stop meeting together, as some are in the habit of doing, but instead encourage each other, especially as you see the day approaching." Well, we need the mutual encouragement of one another. Your presence and your encouragement makes a difference to others. Spiritual health, discipleship, accountability, and edification happen as we gather corporately for worship, prayer, exhortation. These things happen both when we gather in person and also when we gather online. So I'm not trying to rush anyone to return too quickly if you've gotten into the habit of online church, but rather I want to challenge you to consider the new habits that you're forming or have formed during this season, and what new habits need to form, what old habits need to be broken moving ahead. Thank you for watching.